Hello everyone, this is Imo Dreams here, and welcome to my review of My Hero Academia Volume 1. So, this very first volume of My Hero Academia, I was, well, I have so many issues with this first volume, yet that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it has some issues that I just couldn't look past. So let's talk about Deku. This child is annoying. I mean, hey, I like Deku towards the end of the volume, yet he is just a whiny little bitch through the first half of this volume. Now, don't get me wrong. He has a reason because he was born without a quirk, which is really rare in this world. The characters are so good, and the pacing of the characters are also really, really good. So Deku wishes to be a hero, which deep down I think he knows he can't. Yet this kid's determination is so admirable. Bakugo is a fucking asshole in the first volume and abuses Deku verbally, which I don't like. Yet he is an arrogant asshole that is overconfident, and because of Deku, he lives in this first volume. Yet this fucker is so ungrateful. Deku saves you, and yet you can't say thank you. Let your pride go, you little shit. He fucking saved you from some absorbing monster villain thingy. Now, we move on to All Might. This guy is so, well, he's a badass in a way, yet he comes off as a coward in some ways as well. Yet, when he meets Deku, he is kind of a fucking asshole, yet he is just telling Deku the honest truth. Yet, when he sees Deku rush into danger with no superpowers, just gives All Might hope that he can pass his quirk on to Deku. So, he takes Deku to a shipyard and trains him, and this is where Deku actually starts to become a better character. In my honest opinion, Deku busts his ass to get stronger and improves to get All Might's quirk. And the quirk is a very useful quirk that is very powerful in its own right. So, after a long ass time of training and busting his ass, Deku cleans the whole shipyard. And that is a very beautiful moment when you see it. You are so happy for Deku because he did something that most wouldn't have been able to do, which I applaud him for. This is the moment that Deku gets to inherit the quirk by eating a piece of hair, which I did find a bit weird, but hey, it is what it is. So then Deku tells everyone he has a quirk, which Bakugo gets very upset over, which I want to punt this fucker so fucking much, because he is such an asshole. I don't understand why so many people like this character ugly, yet I digress. So the entry exam starts, and well, Deku is doing nothing. Zilts. Nada. While a new character, Uraraka, which is my favorite character so far in the series, is just so nice and sweet. Then there is the pretty boy character, don't remember his name, which just, yeah, he's just a pretty boy. That's all he is. There is the typical school president character, which he seems pretty cool. Then the microphone guy appears. I love this character so much. He radiates badass energy, which gives me hope for this series. I don't remember the microphone guy's name, but he is really fucking cool. He announces the event, then it starts, and well, let's just say this is where things really pick up. I mean, Deku is doing nothing while the others are racking up points left and right. Then the girl Uraraka is in trouble towards the end of the exam, and Deku springs into action and takes down a big fucking machine in one punch. Yet, in the process, he hurts himself. The event is over, and Deku thinks he didn't make it in. So he is stressing at home with his mom, yet his mom has hope that her son will make it into UA. And the results hit. And well, I'm not going to spoil this bit, yet the next bit of the review is going to give you the results on what happened. Yet I think people should read this part because it's so awesome and sends a very strong message. So they are all in class, and then they meet their homeroom teacher, Eraserhead. And I like him, yet he is a very stern and strict teacher, and he's kind of a fucking asshole at the same time. And he takes them out to see what they can do, to go over various tests to see the extent of what they can do. And well, let's just say Deku is, well, doing this annoying bit here, and it's so frustrating yet so relieving at the same time. Because this kid just wants to be a hero. He wants to save people, to help people. And I think that's why I love this character so damn much. Because he just has this morality to want to help people, and to help them succeed, and to help them do good, and just overall help them. So everyone is doing really well, and Deku is just skidding by the skin of his teeth. Then the baseball test hits. And well, this is where Deku does the typical "I'm the good guy, I won't fail" speech. The typical protagonist speech where they give a motivational speech and they just overall just want to give that one specific speech that's going to bring you in to the manga and bring you into the story, and it does a very good job of that. But you guys all know the type of speech that I'm talking about. Then bam, he uses one finger to make this baseball fly, and it's just so awesome and, well, refreshing at the same time. Then Tozawa and All Might have a conversation where All Might is confused as to why not a single student was expelled. Oh yeah, he scared the students by saying they would be expelled if they failed. So here are my closing statements. Does this manga have its issues? Yes. Yet I think the pros outweigh the cons. Yes, Deku's whining is annoying, yet the way this kid overcomes things just hooks me to my very core. As well, I think the story gives a good message. Never give up. Because never giving up on things you are really passionate about and want to do is a good message, in my opinion. Not everyone will agree with this opinion. I know people have their opinions, but this is just my opinion on what I feel the story brings to the table. So, what is my rating on this story of the first volume of My Hero Academia? I give My Hero Academia a 3.7 US smashes out of 5. Now, why do I give it a 3.7 instead of like a 3.5 or a 3 or whatever? I give it a 3.7 because there are how Deku is as a character and how he's perceived as this kid that just wants to help people. I think pushes this a few points past the 3.5, because I initially was going to give it a 3.5, but I dialed it back and I reread the manga and I reread the volume, and I think it deserves a 3.7. Is this my favorite volume out of all the volumes I've reviewed so far? No. My favorite would probably have to be either Fire Force or Black Clover. But with that being said, this specific chapter was so fucking refreshing and so damn good that I have to give it a big high score. So, until the next review, everyone, stay nerdy, read manga, and never stop being you. Bye, my lovely nerds!